All right, welcome back. Live, we are doing the Ultimate Schmoedown. Or not the Ultimate Schmoedown, this is not part of the tournament. Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Special match tonight featuring CinemaSins going up against the Maltin Falcons, which one of the members, as you may have guessed, is the legendary Leonard Maltin. No, legendary film critic. I've been following this guy since I was back in high school. Been around forever. Really smart guy. Really looking forward to seeing what he can do here in the Schmoedown with his daughter. Going up against CinemaSins, who I'm not hugely familiar with. But, I mean, come on. It is Leonard Maltin. Is this even going to be a fair contest? Again, my choice here tonight is the Maltin Falcons, only because it's Leonard Maltin. How can you vote against Leonard Maltin? Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Grab your whiteboard. It's time to Schmoedown. And thank you for all those who have been watching all these things live, because I'm trying to get caught up and think all these guys out. Got one more match after this, the title match that went up today.
Welcome back to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I'm Christian Harloff.
I'm Ken Apsa. Glad to be here, Christian.
I'm glad to have you here for this one because, look, the tournament, the team tournament, the finals are set, okay? And the singles tournament is on its way, and I'm going up against Dan Murrell for the championship. But
that's going to be a
right
good
now, this
game.
is a special match.
Looking forward to that later on tonight.
Sometimes we get these matches like, hey, do you want these teams to play? And we'd be stupid to say no. Look at the teams that we have. We have CinemaSins, who is going to be competing today. CinemaSins are guys that we've been fans of a very long time, very popular YouTube channel, very funny guys, friends of ours, and they wanted to compete. We said yes, and then when they said, well, who you have is going to play, I was like, well, I think I got somebody for you.
Yeah.
They are going to be playing the Maltin Falcons. Now, the Maltin Falcons are Jesse Maltin and the legend himself, Leonard Maltin. That's right, Leonard Maltin is in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. We could not be more excited. What a way to go, because Leonard Maltin, I'll tell you a story about Leonard Maltin, is the fact that Mark Ellis and I started doing the Schmoes reviews here about 10 years ago. We got invited to our first press screening. We walked in and we saw Leonard Maltin. We said, we don't think we're supposed to be here. Because when we saw Leonard Maltin, it was like, there's no way we should be sitting anywhere near this man. This man is a legend. There's so much that he has done, and it is an honor and a pleasure to have him today going up against CinemaSins here in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Yeah, I love these type of matches, Christian. I love getting new blood in the water, but also seeing what fans of cinema can do once the lights are on. That's always a fun thing to see.
That's the thing. So we're going to find out, and there was a lot of fun, kind of just smack talk, I guess, but not really. There was lighthearted stuff, and I'll let you see it right now. Here we go.
Who are we?
Who are we?
Well, we're movie lovers.
He just got in the car with me this morning. I have not the slightest of clues.
I'm a lifelong movie fan, movie buff, movie enthusiast, movie critic, movie historian.
Yeah.
And she's my daughter.
That's the one.
We are CinemaSins. We're here for our first Schmoedown Trivia Challenge. And who do they put us up against?
They put us against Leonard Maltin.
Leonard Maltin. And we're supposed to trash talk him.
He's got 50 years of critic experience on us, and we're not even really critics. We're often confused with critics.
We are.
But this time we're going up against somebody who really knows his stuff.
Yeah, and we're just comedic assholes. But,
Hey, my good buddy Russell Howell's
So
in
the
the
guys
house
at
watching this live stream.
I'm
How's it going,
imagining,
man?
are just going to categorically tell us all the things we're doing wrong.
Yeah, which is what they do.
And then judge us, and then I'm going to cry. I figure I'm going to cry.
No, don't cry.
Don't cry.
Don't cry.
Won't cry.
No, don't.
Totally
Just
still
don't
gonna cry.
Decide not to do it.
Totally still going to cry.
I don't even know how we're supposed to win this. What are the odds?
How
that
is
we're
this
gonna
even
be
swear to
fair?
God, I almost made a shirt that said we lost to the Maltins.
Going up against Leonard Maltin.
Right.
How is that even fair?
Yeah, we're going to get destroyed.
This guy's got decades of knowledge.
Yeah, exactly.
He teaches classes about
Yeah,
film.
he was doing this before we were born.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's going back to the point that he's old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's old.
So that's all we got to say.
I'm not good at movie trivia.
We are
have a
slightly
head-
terrified.
I have a head full of trivia. Don't mistake, I do. I just can't sort it.
Just don't sing that Colgate song or
Okay.
any of the other.
I won't. I can't sort it and file it the way they need to for a contest.
Yeah.
So.
But you're cute.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
I go by the rule of Gene Hackman and Hoosiers, right?
Yes.
No matter what happens today, we're going to be winners.
So we're going to run the picket fence on
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And how many passes are we going to take before we take the shot?
Not many.
3 passes.
But we don't need to do that many because he's so old.
That's right. That's right. He will be dizzy before us. Yes.
We are terrified is what we are. Maltins are so intense, and that's us.
But we want to have fun.
Yeah.
Mainly we're here because we want to have a good time.
And he promises not to curse like a sailor.
Somehow I can't picture him cursing like a sailor, but whatever.
A lot of little cracks, a lot of little jokes. They both think that they're going to lose. Like each team think they're going to lose. So that can't happen.
It can't happen.
So somebody will win, but it is going to be a lot of fun. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I'm ready to start this thing, but you got a tail of the tape.
Yes, I do have a tail of the tape.
Look
at it, CinemaSins with Chris and Jeremy. By the very nature of what they do, their strengths are going to be the big movies of the day, the 2000s, the action adventures, the comic book movies, because that's what they do. They sit and watch those movies and digest them, and that's their business. And so they've seen all these movies.
Yeah, they have.
They've had
Hey,
to. And then
Patreon, Ike Alvarez in the house
so
watching live.
Watching them,
How's it going, man?
Over a Saturday afternoon, and with the Maltin Falcons. I mean, what are you going to say about Leonard Maltin's strengths in movies? And then his daughter Jessie's not just following in his footsteps; she's carving out her own place in this landscape. So they have strengths in all sorts of categories. Christian,
I can't wait to get this thing started. Are you ready?
I am ready.
I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time
for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Introducing first.
Representing Tennessee, making their Schmoedown debut, Jeremy, Chris, Team CinemaSins. There they go. You got CinemaSins. They're ready to go. Now, look at the way that they're kind of entering. Solid here with the shirts, and they're ready to go.
Absolutely.
And their opponents.
When it's not a party, we will party hard.
Representing film history, making their Schmoedown debut, Jesse and the legend, Leonard Maltin, the Maltin Falcons.
Nice typo there.
Look at this. Look at Leonard Maltin get a nice Leonard and Jesse. Oh, I love it. Great song. Leonard and Jesse getting the big round of applause here. Fans love them. And I got to give a big thank you here to Jesse for helping coordinate this whole thing here. So, all right.
This is going to be fun.
Okay, guys, here we go. Round number one is going to start like this. The competitors have some whiteboards in front of them. They are going to get 8 questions in round number one. They're going to write their answer when the question is asked. They'll write it on the board. When it is their time to reveal it, they will reveal it to the camera and say it at the same time. Each one worth 1 point apiece. 15 seconds to answer the question. All right, Maltin Falcons, are you guys ready?
Ready as we're going to be.
All right, and CinemaSins, are you guys ready?
I'm ready, man.
Then let's
get ready to Schmoedown.
All right, question number one in the category of dramas. Who directed and starred as the lead in 1996's Hamlet? Hamlet.
In 1996, I had hair, Christian.
Did you really?
I did.
How much?
Long, flowing hair down to my belt.
You used to have?
Kenneth Branagh.
You said Hamlet?
Hamlet.
Hamlet.
Oh. Yes, Hamlet.
Hammett?
Good movie. Check it out.
See, that's how good he is. There's a movie called Hamlet, and I don't even know what
You all
that is.
think he's so smart.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jesse.
Kenneth Branagh?
That is correct. Jeremy.
Kenneth Branagh.
That is correct. And Leonard.
I'm wrong.
Oh,
whoa.
Wow. Gibson.
No,
Chris.
Did not expect that.
Yes.
You ready?
Sorry.
Oh, Chris.
And Kenneth Branagh.
Kenneth Branagh.
All right, here we go.
Leonard
All
Maltin
right,
misses
next.
a question.
So we got CinemaSins up 2-1 here. All right, here we go, Ken.
All right, question 2 is in the category of rom-coms. Who played Muriel Heslop in the film Muriel's
Oh,
Wedding?
damn if I know.
To a wedding?
Several. Went to yours. It's a good time.
Someone we know was passed out very badly.
That's not fair.
It wasn't me.
Not here to defend
No, it's
himself.
fine. Is he ever? 5,
I'm just going to say Helen Mirren.
4, 3, 2,
No idea.
1. Pens down. Jeremy.
Tony Collette.
That's correct.
Tony Collette is correct. Leonard, Mr.
Sure.
Maltin.
Tony Collette.
That is correct. Chris.
Oh, your handwriting is great.
Tony Collette.
That's correct. And just.
Mariel spelled terribly Hemingway, which
Oh.
is not who it was.
That's
All
right.
right.
Maltin.
CinemaSins with the lead.
All right, here we go. Next question in the category of animated. Animated. What 90s animated adventure film stars the talents of Christopher Lloyd, Patrick Stewart, Whoopi Goldberg, and Macaulay Culkin? They all have faces on them like I would because I don't know the answer to this question.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, that
I
was
love
'cause he
slow. We
wasn't-
do the Schmoedown.
Yeah, that's a tough. Did you know this?
I don't even know the decade of the 90s, what it means. I don't know time.
That's fair.
Or
5,
space.
I don't know
4,
if I'd call this
3,
animated.
2, 1,
Page
and
Master?
Mr. Maltin. What did you
Leonard
have there,
doesn't
sir? I
have
can't
it.
see it.
Question
Question mark
blank.
did not
Question-
have it. All right, Chris.
Titan AE.
Incorrect.
Titan AE is incorrect. And Jesse.
Blank?
Blank is also
Blank is-
incorrect.
okay.
Jeremy.
Okay.
I agree with Leonard.
Is it?
That's good.
Is it?
It's
Is
good.
it the
It's
page
good.
maker?
It is. It is. Page Master.
Page Master.
Yes,
Page
Page
Master.
Thought of
Master.
it too late.
Pagemaker.
Page
It's
Master.
too late.
All right. Next
All right.
question. Next question.
4-2. Fourth question is in the category of horror thriller. The Dream Master is the title of a sequel in what horror franchise?
Have you ever been scared?
I'm scared often, especially when you're around. I don't know
do I
why.
do?
You've been intimidating me.
I
since
finally
I
started
met
seeing
you.
these movies
That's not
last
true. You're
year.
my favorite
Nightmare on
comic
Elm
still,
Street.
You know, and it's, can I get an autograph
You're much
after the
funnier
show?
than I am these days. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chris.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's correct.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Jesse.
The correct answer is Maltons are scaredy cats. So
Jeremy.
we don't actually watch horror movies.
I have the Nightmare on Elm Street as
That
well.
is correct. And Mr. Maltin.
The page master.
It is 6-2. I don't think we can prorate that, unfortunately.
There's no
Maybe Martin's been
retroactive.
missing a few, but at least
no,
he's
unfortunately.
That was not
funny about
explained adequately.
I know, you're right.
Yeah.
It's a new rule that we'll have to make up now. We'll
Okay.
call it the Maltin rule.
All right.
All right, so here's the next one. In action adventure, who plays Sam in the John Frankenheimer directed spy action thriller Ronin? Ronin.
No.
Interesting thing.
I know this because they asked a similar question a while back.
The car chase, you must have loved it. Yeah. 5, 4,
Crap.
3,
I'm drawing a
2,
blank.
1, and Jesse.
No.
Keanu Reeves.
That's
Incorrect.
incorrect.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
That was 47, Ronan.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
You can't tell by my handwriting, but I put Robert De Niro.
I can see
That's
it. I can
correct.
see it. Mr. Maltin.
Ditto.
Yeah, Robert De
De
Niro.
Niro.
All right. And Chris.
Robert De Niro.
There
All
you
right.
go. All right. Okay.
lead.
So we got
Yeah, I
8-3
couldn't think of
here.
that. I had
CinemaSins
47
taking a
Ronan stuck in my
5-point
head.
lead over the
Same
Maltin
as
Falcons.
last
All right.
time.
Yeah.
They
Category.
asked a very
That
similar
sound you
question
hear,
like
by
a
the
month or
way,
two back.
Is a reputation going down the drain.
But you will be
career.
doing. But you can do now a Page Master review after.
Yes.
Great film.
Yeah.
Great
all right,
film.
Here we go.
All right, question 6. Category is comedies. Which cast member of The Hangover played Stu, who makes his living as a dentist?
I want to be a dentist.
What is his
Remember
name?
that?
I don't know what you say much all the time. I just nod.
5, 4, 3,
Ed Helms.
2, 1. Pens down, and Jeremy.
I have Ed Helms.
That is
Correct.
correct. And Mr. Maltin.
Ed Helms.
That is
correct.
correct. Chris.
Ed Helms.
That is correct. And Jesse.
I didn't fail.
Yeah, there you go. Ed Helms. All right, so we got 10-5, keeping that 10-5 5-point lead here. Next category, fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. What alien invasion film starred a host of stars, including Jack Nicholson, Glenn Close, Pierce Brosnan, and Sarah Jessica Parker? I did not know that Jessica Parker was in that.
I did.
Mars
You did?
Attacks.
Have you seen that one?
Saw it twice in the theater.
You're a lion sack of donuts.
I was like, donuts.
5. Can I have one? 4, 3, 2, 1, and pens down, please. And Mr. Maltin.
Mars Attacks.
That is
Correct.
correct. Chris.
Mars Attacks.
That is correct.
correct.
Jesse.
Muppets in Space. Great film.
Jeremy.
I have Mars Attacks with an
You had
exclamation
it.
point.
Wow,
That's
so you go
right.
12-6. CinemaSins here showing their worth here. They know a lot about film. You weren't lying. They watch a lot of movies, and it's paying off here. 12-6. All right, guys, so your last question.
Absolutely. It is your 8th and final question in the category of family films. Family films.
Right.
In The Sandlot, what nickname did the boys give the large dog that lived next door to the ball field that would steal their baseballs?
You're killing me, Smiles.
Don't even ask.
I was going to give a hint.
Yeah,
No? Another hint? No? All right.
Yeah.
5.
Probably wrong, but I got nothing
3,
else. Cujo?
1. Pens down, please. And Chris.
I unfortunately don't know this. I just said killer.
Oh, all right. And Jesse.
Monster?
Oh,
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Jeremy.
At first I wrote Big Nasty, and then I changed it to Cujo.
That's also incorrect. And Mr. Maltin.
I'm trying to hedge my bet here. Ed the Pagemaster Helm.
Close. We were looking for the Beast. The Beast.
I think we all got something.
Close.
You know?
Close enough. You're on the right. You're in the right neighborhood.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
All
right.
right. So
Five
now,
out of eight,
round number
that's
1, we've
pretty
got
good.
CinemaSins up 12-6 here. 6-point lead going into round number 2, and round number 2 works like this. Competitors will
2,
get a
bring out
chance
the wheel
to
of death.
Spin the wheel. They will land on a category. If they don't like it the first time around, they can spin again, unless, of course, it lands on opponent's choice. Then they will have to stick with whatever their opponent gives them. Each question, 6 questions, worth 2 points apiece, unless you go to multiple choice. Then it's worth 1 point.
Hey, see you later,
apiece.
Russell. Thanks
Can
for stopping
steal
in.
from your opponent in this round, 15 seconds to answer the question. All right, so here we go. Round number 2. CinemaSins, you guys are up 12-6. Would you like to go first or second?
Second.
Second. All right. Then, Mr. Maltin, please give it a good spin
That
here.
leaves first, right?
Yeah, I leave you guys to go first. So just
Check
give the
the
wheel a good spin, and we're ready to go.
If you could not land on Kubrick, that would be great.
There you go.
All right, spin is in. Big spin.
Spin is in.
And it's going to land on romance.
Romance.
Pick a romance. You can spin again if you'd like to spin one more time.
Your call.
Go again.
As good a shot at this as any.
You're going to go with romance. All right, you're going to stick with romance here. All right, here we go, guys. So romance, 6 questions in a world of romance. And you can confer in this round. Who plays Will Shakespeare in Shakespeare in Love?
Joseph Fiennes.
2
correct,
points.
2 points.
2 points. Here we go. All right, question number 2. What song does Audrey Hepburn sing in Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Moon River.
2 points. 2 points.
Wow.
There he goes.
Eddie Maltin making a comeback.
In 500 Days of Summer, which member of the Beatles does Summer say is the best? And you do have a choice for multiple choice if you like.
We know who all 4 of them are.
Right? Yeah, why would you go multiple choice?
Point well taken.
And
Point well taken.
Pete Best wouldn't
No,
qualify.
he
right?
would,
All
he
right.
would not. All right, so I need an answer, though, in 5,
You answered this.
4.
Ringo?
That is correct.
Oh,
Tie
wow.
game here. Tie game. All right.
He was one of the 4 Beatles.
All right, two more
Yes, he
questions.
was.
All right, what is the
Probably not
subject
the best,
of
but-
Bill Murray's play in 1982's Tootsie?
Subject of play.
I honestly don't remember.
You want multiple choice?
Multiple
Yeah.
choice.
All right, multiple choice is A, the Dust Bowl, B, the Great Depression, C, the Love Canal, D, 3 Mile Island.
Three Mile Island.
That is incorrect. Chance to steal?
Do we lose points if we guess
You
them
do not.
wrong?
You do not. You got a chance to steal. But I need an answer in.
We'll go with the Dust Bowl.
Looking for the Love Canal. Love Canal. All right. 2 questions left here to the Maltins. Next one. Which actor plays Jack Traynor, the man Melanie Griffith and Sigourney Weaver fight over in Working Girl?
Don't know.
Harrison Ford.
2 points.
correct.
There you go.
Great round.
And your final question here in round number 2. Where did Clementine tell Joel to meet her after his memory got erased in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind? Five,
Go ahead.
4,
No, you
3,
do it. No, you do it.
2,
No, you do it.
1. Multiple choice?
Multiple choice.
All right,
please.
here we go. A, Queens. B, a deli. C, train station. D, in Montauk.
Delhi.
It's incorrect. Incorrect. For 1 point steal, guys.
It's Montauk.
For 1 point. There you go. So CinemaSins now goes up 1 point, though, but it was a really good round there by the Maltin Falcons. 14-13. They are in the lead. CinemaSins has a chance now to get some points. Guys, give it a good spin here, please. It's your time to go.
Trust my spinning abilities. Go for it.
There you go.
Good spin. Good spin.
Good spin. And it's going to land on
Opponent's
choice.
Choice.
So you guys can
Alright.
choose anything you want on the wheel there for them, and they have to take it. Opponent's choice.
I really wish we were assholes. We're just not.
What are they going to give them, Ken? That's the big question.
Yeah, I mean, that's about what their weakness is. And they've been strong so far across a
That
lot of
would be me.
categories.
And that would be a way
If
to
you
win.
want to do that, Mr. Maltin.
What do you say? Here we go.
Give it a try. Classics.
Classics. Give it them classics.
He's a vicious killer.
All right, here we go, guys.
All right, 6 questions in the category of classics. In what film does Glenn Campbell play a lawman joining the mission to bring in Tom Chaney?
Five.
How many times are we allowed to ask you to repeat a question?
3.
3.
If I do it right here, I still have 2 more?
Yep.
Let's hear it again.
All right.
In what film does Glenn Campbell play a lawman joining the mission to bring in Tom Chaney?
No idea.
4, 3, 2.
The Lawman?
It's incorrect. First round. Steal for 2 points.
True Grit.
2 point steal by the Maltins there.
We're going down now.
Also, remember to use you have a chance to use multiple choice if you don't know the answer.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
I
here
should
we
pay
go.
attention to the rules.
All right, here we go. Next one.
Question 2. Who directed Cary Grant in the 1944 comedy Arsenic and Old Lace?
Frank Capra.
That's correct.
There you
2
go.
points.
There's a nice point. It's 16.
It's one of my favorite movies. I didn't know who directed it.
16-15. All right, next
Third
one.
question. Who played Robin Hood in the 1938
Errol
classic
Flynn.
The Adventures of Robin Hood?
Errol Flynn.
2 points.
correct,
All
2
right,
points.
So they're taking
I
the
actually
lead
knew
here.
something.
Fourth question. Who played Major T.J. King Kong in Dr. Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb?
Let's do multiple choice.
A. Peter Sellers. B. Andy Devine. C. Slim Pickens. D. Ben Johnson.
Slim Pickens.
That's correct for a
1
point.
point. All right, look at that. Really working together here. That's why they're such a good team here. 18-16. 2 more questions left in the world of classics.
All right. What iconic horror actor who was known as the Man with 1,000 Faces played the title role in 1925's The Phantom of the Opera?
Lon Chaney?
Lon Chaney.
That's
2
correct
points.
for 2
All right.
points.
Last one.
All right. Who played Mr. Potter in It's a Wonderful Life?
Oh, jeez. One of my favorite movies of all time. Who the hell
5.
is that actor?
Multiple choice.
A. Lionel Barrymore. B. John Barrymore. C.
Lionel
Walter
Barrymore.
Houston. D. Frank Morgan.
John Barrymore.
Incorrect.
Lionel.
That's
1
correct for steal.
point. And Mr.
We got a
Monk,
game.
First
they
thing
got a
I
game.
said.
We are only down 3 points here, and that was a very strategic and smart move by the Maltins there to do classics because CinemaSins did very well in classics.
Great job.
But the Maltins were able to steal 3 points. 20-17 now. We go into round number 3, and it works like this. The competitors will have a
Final
chance
round.
to choose 3 numbers between 1 and 20. The first one is worth 2 points. The second one is worth 3. The final is 5. The way it works is once they find out what the category is, they will then give the 2-pointer to whichever team member they want. Then they will give the 3-pointer to the other team member. The 5-pointer they can confer on together. So let's say CinemaSins, you guys have a lead here. Would you guys pick 3 numbers between 1 and 20?
I don't think it matters.
It might.
It was like 13,
Right. Yeah, 13,
15,
15,
Pick the lucky
and
one first.
17.
13, 15, 17. All right. The Maltins, please pick 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
13, 15, and 7.
Yeah.
Pick some numbers you like.
5.
5.
It's a nice number.
12.
12.
So a
And
nice
20.
5, 12, and 20. All right.
Solid pick.
So now
Solid pick.
we start with the Maltons here, who are going to try to avoid the TKO, and they have to at least get 3 points to tie CinemaSins. And we start with number 5, which is the category of comic book movies. So now you guys will choose who will pick the 2-pointer to take comic book movies.
My husband. No?
Is he?
Okay.
No, not right now. But so who would like to take?
I'll try it.
All right,
I'll try
Jesse's going to take it. All right, here we go. All right, Jesse, 2-pointer. Lawrence Fishburne plays which character in
Perry
Man
White.
of Steel?
I'm really sorry. I have no idea.
Looking for Perry White. Perry White. All right, so now Mr. Maltin will have a chance here to tie the game with the category of family films.
All right.
Family films. All right. Who plays Princess Giselle in the modern-day fairy tale Enchanted?
Amy Adams.
That's
You.
For me,
Yes,
Yes.
Amy Adams.
There you go.
correct.
Tie game.
Yeah.
Tie game.
Tie game. Way to
2020. All
go,
right, now
Mr.
we bounce
Maltin.
back to CinemaSins, who has a 2-pointer here in order to bounce it back to the Maltons.
All right, guys, you pick number 13. That is a category of action adventure. So who will be answering that?
I'll take it.
Yeah, okay.
Jeremy's going to take it. 2-point question. Who directed Die Hard with a Vengeance?
McTiernan?
That is correct.
That's correct.
There you
2
go.
points.
Say it again with confidence.
Yeah. All
I knew
right.
he did the first one. I thought he came back.
Yeah. So here's how it works. The Maltons will have a 5-pointer. If they hit it, it goes back to CinemaSins. If they miss, CinemaSins will win the game. All right, here we go. So you guys chose category number 20. That corresponds to the category of rom-coms. Rom-coms. All right, here we go.
And this is the one we can confer on.
To confer on this. And you still have, I believe you have 2 more JTE rules should you want to use it. All right, here we go, your 5-pointer. Which actress plays the unfaithful girlfriend to Joseph Gordon-Levitt's cancer-stricken character at the outset of 50-50?
Anna Kendrick.
And your winners, ladies and gentlemen, CinemaSins. The answer was Bryce Dallas Howard. Bryce Dallas Howard. But that was a fight.
That was
a fight.
shit.
22-20.
That
That
was
was
a
a
fun
really
game.
entertaining,
I mean,
fun game there. CinemaSins hitting that 2-pointer to bounce
I don't
it back.
know
And I can see
who
I think that
CinemaSins
the-
are. I don't know if
she
they're
played the
good or
girlfriend
bad or-
in 50-50.
Right.
So you can
I
see
don't
where
know,
the
knowledgeable
confusion
in
came in.
that.
But that was a lot of fun, and what an honor
Leonard
it was for
Maltin
us to
did
have
miss a
both
lot of
CinemaSins and
questions,
Maltons in
but
here. A lot of fun.
Absolutely,
they had
both teams
fun.
proved
I
they
had
know
fun.
movies. You can joke about
hope they
reputations,
come
but
back.
no one's reputation was lost here. Big questions, tough questions answered here today.
All right, so now we're going to talk to Emma Fife, who is both with the Maltin Falcons and CinemaSins in the post-interviews. Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? We are here with Team CinemaSins. Jeremy, Chris, I know going into this today, you didn't think you were going to win, and yet here we are.
Well, Leonard Maltin is like a hero of ours, and he's got all this experience. It just seemed better to hedge my bets and not get my hopes up.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's no way that we would ever beat this guy. I mean, you know, if we did like a whole full range of everything, I'm sure this guy is going to dust us every single time.
Listen, that is a fair assessment. Certainly, Leonard Maltin is a legend amongst film
Absolutely
critics.
is.
But you guys, I have to say, played a very strong round 1 there. You both scored very, very well. And then going into round 2, when you got opponent's choice, what was going through your head? What did you think they were going to give you?
Well, they were debating right in front of me, and so it almost seemed like they were going to go the nice route, and then Leonard brings out the dagger and gives us classics, which, thank God, my partner has a savant brain.
Yeah, I thought it might be Sandra Bullock, actually. I thought Sandra Bullock was going to be on there for some reason. I don't know why, but I just saw Sandra Bullock, and I was like, they're going to choose that for sure.
Listen, it's cutthroat competition here in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Clearly, the energy of the competition inspired Leonard Maltin to give you guys the classics. Now, were you guys worried about classics? Was that something that you felt you were going to struggle in, or were you pretty pretty not surprised by your performance.
I think between us, we have some pretty good classic movie knowledge. I don't think we have nearly the depth that we should. But, I mean, I was a little worried about it for sure.
You can go back and check the tape, and it was all him that round. I was just saying, I don't know, give an answer. So.
Yeah.
So obviously you guys made the trip out to Los Angeles from Tennessee. You guys played extremely well. I think we're going to need you guys to do that again. See you back here in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown again someday. How do you feel about that?
It was fun. I love coming out here.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do it again for sure.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic. I look forward to seeing your smiling faces on the Schmoedown screen again sometime very soon. We will be right back with the Maltin Falcons. And we are back with the Maltin Falcons. Jesse, Leonard Maltin, legendary film critic. Unfortunately, not quite victorious in the Schmoedown here today.
Oh, we did our best.
I mean, we told you.
I mean,
it's just not a thing we do.
I'm pretty sure both teams going in today said that they were going to lose, and I guess
but they lied.
Yeah,
we were real.
I mean, somebody had to lose, and you guys did so gracefully, may I say?
Well, that's kind of you. Thank you.
Now I have to say,
excellent losers.
Yes, yeah, and so stylish too. Yeah, Jesse rocking it with the hair. I know. Well, you know, she's difficult to live up to.
I'm the festive Maltin.
Right, exactly. You bring the festivity to this two-man team here. Now, I have to say, it was a very wise strategic move on your part in round 2, in the wheel round, when you gave them the classics category. Because I know you were hesitating. You're like, I might be nice.
No, but they did fine. They really did. They did very well. I mean, they obviously have the knowledge.
Yeah, absolutely. But it still afforded you guys the opportunity to steal some much-needed points going into round 3.
We were hoping.
Well, obviously, hope paid off because you guys hung in there, didn't quite see it all the way through.
She's so polite. Yeah. You almost didn't fail at this.
You know,
but then you did.
I like to encourage nice people.
We appreciate it.
Positivity is a nice thing. Thank you.
Yep.
And you know that wheel can be brutal.
Sure.
And you guys were in a situation wherein you just decided that it was better to go with whatever category you got, not particularly thinking that you were going to excel in another. Though I think based on your performance with stealing from classics, if you guys had gotten classics, you might have racked up a couple more points in round 2 there.
Possible.
It's possible.
Now, the big question is, will you guys be back? Do you want to come back for redemption here in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown?
Well, we want to come back, but not for redemption.
We don't want redemption.
No, we want to come back because it's fun.
Yeah.
That's why we
will lose anytime you want. We will be here to lose every day if you want us to.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the spirit of friendly competition and just having a darn good time, because that's really what the Movie Trivia Schmoedown is all about.
Yes.
Well,
that's how we saw it.
Exactly. My condolences on your loss today, but you guys played well.
They had
and you
fun,
know what?
and that's
you were a
really what
blast
this
to
is
hang
all
out with.
about.
So thank you again to both of you, and now
Yeah,
back to you,
want to
Ken
win,
and Christian.
but it's about having fun.
As you see, Ken, a lot of fun. They talked about the classics thing. I mean, obviously, CinemaSins was very excited in the fact that in honor they got a chance to play with the Maltins. So a lot of fun to hear. I'm very excited to see them. I definitely want to see CinemaSins back in here too. I'd love to see the Maltins come back.
Right.
This was a lot of fun for me.
Absolutely, a lot of fun to see. Like I said, new faces coming in and trying their best to compete here. And this was a close match. It's all we can ask for, and I loved watching it.
All right, guys. So what'd you think? Who do you want to see the Maltin Falcons play next? Who do you want to
fun.
see CinemaSins play next? Go ahead and comment. Tell us exactly what you think, and make sure that you go and check out the tournament in the teams. If you have not watched it, well, you should. The singles tournament is coming up, and I am going up against Dangerous Dan Merle for the singles championship right around the corner, and you guys should be there to watch it. Let's get to Josh McCouga with the fantasy update.
Oh, gotta love their humor. All right. Yeah, like I said, that was just a fun match. I really enjoyed it. It was fantastic. Leonard Maltin, God bless him, had a couple misses, but he definitely had fun playing the game. I hope to see him again, either in singles or again with Jesse in teams here. CinemaSins did a great job. I'm not too familiar with them, like I said, but, it looks like they'll be coming back here again after the tournament and after the spectacular, whatever, next year, that they will be back. So look forward to seeing them as well. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me, Russell Howell, and my Patreon, Ikari Alvarez. Thank you guys so much, as always, for watching. I will be back here after I refresh and do today's match that actually dropped live today. I will be doing that. The title match, Christian Harloff versus Dan Murrell. Stick around. Give me about 15 minutes to a half hour, and I will see you then. Until next time, I will see you at the movies. Bye-bye.